What's good, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Syndicate Talk, and we have a very special guest on today, 8-0 heavyweight Jeremiah Dreamland Milton. What's going on, Jeremiah?
Yo, what's happening?
Nothing much, dog. Happy to have you on, bro. Yeah, man, just really wanted to hop right on into it, man. I've been a fan of you pretty much since you started, for real. So, I've been up on you for a long time. So, how did you really get in the path of boxing? What made you want to start, take that path of, like, this is what I want to do with my life?
You know what? There's a lot of factors that kind of play into it. But man, I kind of always been fighting my whole life. In different avenues, fighting to get ahead. And, I feel like the simplicity of it, just being a fighter, a born fighter, I knew I was that. So I knew I could take the part if I applied myself.
Right. And then, like I said, you're only 8-0. You pretty much just getting started in your career. What was your amateur career like? Did you have like a really acclaimed amateur career? What was that like?
Yeah, I had a really good amateur career moving fast, Within 3 years of boxing amateur, I made the Team USA. I was Olympic alternate for the 2020 position. Ranked as number 3, number 2 in the nation. And so, a couple of national titles. And now here we are today.
Right. And then, do you think that you feel like your amateur career prepared you for the pros? Now that you just, getting your feet wet in the pros, now you feel like what you did in the amateurs prepared you for now?
Yeah, no doubt. Man. You gotta take that time to get that amateur. I tell everybody that because you could just rush into the pros and you run into a style or some type of look that you get all those looks in the amateur.
Right. Especially like you said, you was an Olympic alternate national champion, so you traveling abroad, you traveling around the country, seeing different styles and seeing different fighters and whatnot. So you gathering that information because you're gonna see everything in the pros. You know what I'm saying?
That's it. That's what I'm saying. You get the Olympic style boxing, which is close to like the foreign style of boxing, like European style. Boys from Detroit, all these other areas. Meeting international. So yeah, definitely get a whole range of different fighters.
Yeah, right, no doubt. And then on your box rec, man, I seen you actually had, I'm in Detroit. You had your first fight pro fight at Cronk, right?
Yeah, that was great.
Hell yeah, legendary gym. How was that experience?
That's a cool boxing. You know what I'm saying? You talk about Cronk fighters. They know what that is. So like, I like the Cronk style. Getting that knockout. You know what I'm saying? Being strong on the jab. Yeah, so that was just things coming full circle for me. Like, boom, we coming out to the debut. During COVID, especially. You know what I'm saying? So that was a moment for the book for me.
Right, definitely. And then shout out to Cronk, man. They also supporters of my page as well. I watch all the amateur fights in person. I go watch a lot of their amateur fights in person. So definitely shout out to Cronk. Then next question, man. Obviously, for your third pro fight, man, you had that crazy ass knockout on your top rank card as well. That was your first top rank card as well, which is dope as hell. Like, what was that like? I guess when it happened, then also the after effect once you seen it went viral.
I knew things was about to start changing when they said that I was going into that fight. I kept saying that I was going to do something special. I was still on the bill, but that's my hometown, home of Black Wall Street, where I was also going to be fighting. And so I just knew I was going to do something to stand out. And it was a moment that always brings reference back to me. That video people sent to me every other week. So that right there got me in the conversation. Kicked open the door with that one.
Definitely. Then I remember when I first saw it, that's kind of when I first started like my page up and everything. And that was one of the first things I posted was El Knockout. Actually, was I'm like, damn, bro was stuck. I'm like, shit, I gotta post that. So, hell yeah, that shit was crazy, bro. And then, bro, like, who are some of your favorite guys? Obviously, you moving up in the ranks. You know what I mean. You fighting on top rank cards. You was just on the BLK Prime card. Like, so you moving up. Who are some of the guys you're like able to spar now? Or who are some of the guys you like to get some work in with?
Oh man, I sparred with pretty much everybody being out here. That's kind of what prepared me for any type of pro career or bout that I was going to have. You know, because the workout here is different. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got everybody coming here. When I first got here, I sparred with Joe Joyce, and that was like my welcome to Vegas type deal. But you know, more solid around me, I got guys like Johnny Rice. Very seasoned pro, you know what I'm saying? Constantly upset guys. Then I got, just a whole depth of people. You can travel out here too. You know what I'm saying? So like this ain't a place where you get stuck or people ain't coming. Like it's all coming here. Nice and serious. You know what I'm saying? Most of the top cats, or they fly you out of here.
Right. To give you like to bring you to their camp type shit, right?
For sure.
And then, like, going back on that BLK Prime card, what was that like fighting on that card? Obviously, new promotion. Was that, were they professional? Like, did everything go smoothly? How was that?
Yeah. You know, there's some chinks you could tell. You know what I'm saying? But it was a huge like undertaking. Yo, my first is gonna be Terrence Crawford. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, there was a couple bumps here and there, but everything was real smooth. You know what I'm saying? They took care of us real good. I really enjoyed this event. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to fighting on another one just because, like, I thought it was really professional considering that was their first one.
Right.
You got to factor that. So I mean, there wasn't a whole bunch of hang-ups here. Like, they had it down.
Right. And then just speaking about, the promotions and whatnot, are you signed to a promotion? Because obviously you about to fight on another top ranked card. You just fought on BLK. Like, are you signed to anybody specifically?
Yeah, so my promoter actually Holden Promotions. So Holden, he go back. He's actually in my city, Tulsa, but he's had guys like Thomas Ford, I ran Barton, and now he's also got a son. So his son does a lot of balls events, they call cards, them, and so everything's kind of like situation. Sometimes I pop up, and it's just been like anybody else. Also, getting the highlight, doing what I do helps.
Right, to be able to do that switch, because when somebody get tied down to a certain promotion, sometimes they don't get the fights they want, and then it just be a whole bunch of bullshit. So I definitely hear what you saying on that. And then also going back on the BLK Prime thing, you fought a 5-1 guy. You didn't fight a bum, you know what I mean, tough guy. How was that, and what did you learn from like fighting him? You got the unanimous decision. Obviously, you did your thing, but so early in your career, you are taking risks fighting a 5-1 guy. You know what I mean? So how was that?
Yeah, no, I mean, definitely a great experience as far as seeing stars out there and totally big guy.
Yeah.
And it's an opportunity. Something to learn from. Actually, I didn't know I was fighting before that. It kind of. So switch gears, started training. And it was a good learning as far as like just seeing something.
Right. And then, like you said, he was a big guy. I looked at the box rank. It said he was like almost 400 pounds. So he was a big guy.
Right. Right. It's just, it's not like he was. But like this vision. You can You could be a tough hit with that one. So just don't be out there, and you gotta find a spot. Like he was good at surviving. He was never gonna keep up with me.
Right.
Doing what he could do to manage it.
Definitely. And then, can you tell us a little bit like about your team and like who you train with? Like, are you with a specific gym? Are you with like a one of these? I'm not sure who your trainer is, but are you with like one of these top trainers like in the industry? Like, what's going on with your team?
Yeah, so I've been Rodney Price, who worked with Devin Haney. Recently, I've been working for over them. The coach Eric. He's from Canada, actually. Nugent. So he kind of Vegas like myself. But I've had opportunities with a lot of people out here in Vegas. That's one thing that I've been needing to more concrete on, like being around all the different coaches, kind of settle into something. But yeah, I'm just steadily trying to make what's right for my career.
Exactly, right. Just kind of doing what's right for you, not necessarily going to a specific guy because he's training XYZ fighter, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah, don't get into the hype. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make right there. So, and there's some really great trainers out here in Vegas. But yeah, timing is one of the most difficult things.
Right. And then, obviously, we touched on this a little earlier. You back in the ring April 1st, and then obviously you back on another top rank card, a good card, and then back in your hometown. Like, what does that mean for you fighting back in Tulsa?
Yo, come on, man. That's the city. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna turn up. Mama gonna be there. We're gonna show out. My thing. Celebrate with my people. I'm always looking to go out. Give me that more juice. Yeah. Right. You know what I'm saying? You get that nostalgia from your street and the place that you walk, ground. So like, anytime I fight in Tulsa, like, it's my show.
It gotta be your show. No matter the main event is, none of that shit. Like, it's your city. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Let me tell you where to go. That's my shit.
Yeah. Then what would you say like your ultimate goal with boxing is? A lot of people, obviously for many people they're gonna say to get, be the world champion, get the belts or whatnot. But there is some people in there just to become a star, get the cash grab. Like what is the ultimate goal for Jeremiah?
I mean, my thing is, of course, I want to make my money. But I want my respect. I want to be mentioned amongst the best to do it. Whether that comes with titles and stuff, those are all grand and big, of course. You know what I'm saying? Nobody should be in sport without chasing those ambitions. But I'm just chopping things away as it comes. And I mean, I'm going to be ready for all opportunities to come. You know what I'm saying? I never ran away from no type of competition or smoke. So, I love fighting, bro.
Right, just love to get it in. No, I feel you for sure. And then what was it like going back on the hometown, man? What was it like growing up in Tulsa? And then, like, what's the boxing scene like there? Is it a big boxing hub? What is it like the boxing scene is out there?
Man, the boxing scene is me. You know what I'm saying? I was a school teacher holding it down. And I was traveling to Texas to spar. I drive to Houston 8-9 hours to spar 4 rounds, come back home. That day. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I didn't got to go through mud. I ain't got to do all that no more. I represent my town while I live in Las Vegas, Nevada. But, they know it's all love back home. And they know what I'm on. How bad I want.
Exactly. They know what the plan is or the goal is, you know what I mean? They know you for real. So they understand what the grind is for real. And then who would you say is the best heavyweight in the game right now? Not named Jeremiah Milton, obviously.
Come on, okay. We gotta give it up to Tyson, man. Until somebody proves otherwise, he'll hold that position.
I agree.
No question. Yeah, no question.
I agree. And then who would you say just the pound for pound king is right now, just boxing in general?
Man, that's such an entertaining title, man. You know, I still want to put Canelo in that spot. You know, just because he did take the loss to Vivo, but he was never supposed to be up there fighting Vivo.
Right.
I met the motherfucker, man. He's small as shit.
Who, Canelo?
Like he ain't big, bro. But he really be fucking up.
Who, Canelo?
Yeah.
Canelo,
bro.
What would you say his height is? What, he's about 5'8", 5'9"?
Man, if that, I'm looking like, how the fuck is you up there fighting? Because I know Caleb, I know these guys, they're like really good guys. And I met Canelo, I was really underwhelmed by how funny he was. I was like, damn. But it's true, bro.
Man, yeah, he definitely is a shit. Then it's just going back to you saying he's small and he fighting guys that are the size of a Caleb Plant or David Benavidez, or he fighting guys that size, you know, whooping them, dog. So
he taking those risks, you know what I'm saying? And that's what the game is. You know, Floyd was only one that come unlimited.
Yeah.
So when you look at it like that, like the other guys, they just need a little bit more time to prove themselves, and then you know, turn tougher and make it happen.
Man,
and start talking and acting.
Right, because that is just a whole nother conversation. But that shit is just
real shit. They should be next, but because they ain't doing nothing, I think Canelo still holds the spot.
You know? Right, because you know that would define both of their careers. You know, they kind of at the tail end of both of them. You know, they're not done, but within the next 5 or so. You know what I mean? So yeah, that will kind of define their career. So they just need to make that happen. And then, could you name some fighters you like to watch and get some games from?
Oh man, I watch everybody. Man, I watch people in the gym here. I watch guys on TV. You know, I'm a real fan of boxing. You know, I know I'm in it. Like, you know, I say something to somebody. Lately, I've been showing the little jab stab tour. We post show that back. Yeah, I've been fucking thumbs up. Yeah. He said he got it from Floyd. You know, and I don't doubt that, but I think he kind of perfected it. You know, I study a lot of depth. I be seeing all the time. I really like that 135.
Yeah, they stacked right there. Yeah, they stacked. Going back on that 135 division, like, who do you think is? Well, obviously Devin Haney got all the belts, but like, other than like, who do you think some guys are that could compete with Devin? You know what I mean? Who is the top guys in the division? I would say, you can go for the top 5 if you want.
No, it's only 3 when it comes to that division. Devin, Tank, and then you know, soon to be Shakur.
He got to fight first, right?
He got to fight first, but you know, I think there's only 3 names we can talk about that. I see Devin not on top of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, as soon as you get rid of Lomachenko, I told them, I said, look, we ain't gonna be talking about Lomachenko. You know what I'm saying? So that'll be that.
Right. And then, what are some things you like to do outside of boxing, man? When you got some downtime, not in the gym, not really, you know, trying to think about it. What's going on? Like, what do you like to do?
Man, I'm a music guy. You know what I'm saying? So I be listening to music. I be talking about music. You know, or like I be catching up on shows, BMF. I'm all. You know what I'm saying? Whatever put out, I'm on. And then you know, just find some good grub or something like that. Eat a little bit.
Yeah. And then I'm trying to catch up on BMF myself. I was actually just talking to somebody about that shit. I'm probably about to watch it when we done. Shit.
Right here on my couch, bro. TV on. That's what happened.
No, that shit is good as hell. Not gonna lie. And then, man, going back just on your record, man, you fought 5 times in 2022, man. Or is that a thing? Is that a pace you trying to keep this year?
Yo, I was talking mad shit beginning of the year. I was like, I want to fight at least 6 times. And then, by the time I got to the fourth, yo, I was actually cool. I was like, yeah, nigga, I'm gonna go to Jamaica. And then, oh, yeah, gonna fight where this month, 2023. And then next thing they like, hey, we got this Crawford. I'm like, shit, can't turn that down. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, Five is cool with the proper plan. You know what I'm saying? A good heads up would be nice. At least the way I can kind of plan. But yeah, Five is cool for me. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of fights.
Man, I was about to say, like, it definitely just in today's game, motherfuckers ain't fighting some more than not once a year. You know what I mean? Depending on who they is. So,
Five, I was very satisfied with last year.
Right, definitely a good ass year, regardless. But you know what I mean. It did, man. I got a question just about the belt conversation. Obviously, we had Devin Haney, and obviously you good friends with Devin and whatnot. And then he was going back and forth with Ryan and Tank about the fact that the belts don't matter, but you know what I mean. They, as long as you can put the asses in the seats and make the couple of dollars and you winning. And then Devin was saying that y'all only saying that because y'all ain't got them. And I kind of agree with Devin, and that's just my biased opinion. I agree like that matters. You feel me? So how do you feel about that?
Yo, that's the truth. To anybody that call themselves real one. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't let this social media shit twisted. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's cool what the YouTubers are doing. They get bread. That's a totally different lane.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But now you sound like one, or you sound like somebody that's perpetrating the sport. When you say belts don't matter, you know what I'm saying? Like beginning of the time, to hold the belt, you know what I'm saying? The unified things. Like, nah, we ain't talking wallets. Boy has the wallets, had the belts. You know what I'm saying? So like, this at the root of this shit is not clout. You know what I'm saying? Like it's real pride in that. So yeah, fuck that.
No, I hear you on that, and I agree. Like I was actually arguing with somebody about that because they was kind of basically saying, as long as they selling and they winning their fights and whatnot, we winning for real. You know what I mean? And then they were kind of trying to give me like, y'all are prize fighters, and I agree. Y'all are here to make money too. You know what I mean? I get that too.
Like, how you look at yourself and be like, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking in the mirror like, yeah, I'm the best. You know what I'm saying? Nah, you need to go pick up that straps, and that'll show you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Go get them straps.
That's what I was saying too. I 100% agree with you, man. And then last official question, man. Do you see more big fights happening this year? Obviously, it's a lot of guys who don't want to lose their if they're an undefeated guy. But, obviously we seeing the women go crazy. They making all the big fights. And then obviously going back on the YouTubers, they fighting each other. We're not making all this money. Then we supposed to have the Tank Ryan or whatever. Do you see like that more of that coming, or do you see like still these guys probably don't want to lose that or lose a belt or whatnot?
When the Tank got is just a representation of being undefeated and motherfuckers think you a badass. Like it's kind of hard to say because everybody find that there's different ways to make money in the sport outside of taking hard fights. And these are career fights. And of course, for those who want winner, the women they take fights because they ain't get guys. You know what I'm saying? They don't have the luxury of moving like they can't turn that money. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're gonna give this big fight. Alicia Baumgartner and Mikhail Mayer. That's probably the most money they ever. You know what I'm saying? Going into that fight. So yeah, they want to get it done. You know what I'm saying? They fight. But like, you know, the thing about these top guys is yo, I got money already. You ain't need my time, so I don't need.
Mm-hmm.
So like, they luxury of time now. You know what I'm saying? And fall for the best deal. Like that's one thing Floyd did with Pacquiao. That's so much money because he did it in his own time. And I think people getting it twisted. You know what I'm saying? Like they thinking that every moment is supposed to be that. I don't feel like you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like these guys need to fight each other.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They have to for the sport, for their own legacy. And then, you know what I'm saying? Y'all already rich. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And then
it's tough.
And then the super fight would make your biggest check yet anyway. You know what I mean? So if the money is the motive, you still would want to do that. In my mind, at least, you still would want to take that risk. You feel me? But I don't know. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I don't know what's wrong with these guys. But I do got a few fights that I wrote down, bro. And I just wanted you to give me whoever you think will win. Just the first on top of your mind. Mm-hmm. Then I already know you coming with the first one. Loma versus Haney.
Man, come on, Dev.
Dev, why Dev?
Man. Yo, you don't be hearing church in the background.
Man, church is crazy.
Yo, if I had church, man, that's 10% of feels right there.
Dog.
10 points on the board. He up 10-8 round. Having that nigga
Bro, he is crazy, dog. Man, next one I got, man, Tank Ryan.
No, I got
Tank.
Yeah.
How do you think that fight goes? Like, do you think he knocked him out, get the decision?
Yeah, the thing about it is you can compete with Tank, and then you get knocked out.
Yeah.
Like they really compete. Like, I think he got that round. Oh, he got knocked out.
Man.
Like, so it's like he kind of the one you want to fight. Because you gonna get outboxed by Devin. You ain't gonna look like you don't belong in it. Like Cam Both. But you compete with Tank, and then you get knocked out.
Yeah.
So it's like, well, you was doing good until you got knocked out. So
it's always like that too. Some people even have his opponents winning the fight sometimes before they get knocked out.
Right,
so
Ryan's gonna compete with him and get knocked out.
I agree. I see a 9-10 round ish knockout coming somewhere around there. Caleb Plant, David Benavidez.
Yo, I got Caleb. You know, I feel like David is gonna be a tough fight. But Caleb isn't really hit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like in the real fight, he showed that he can hold his ground a little bit better now.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, you know, that power punch he came with out of nowhere caught everybody off guard. He gonna need to find something like that, of course, but I think Benavidez is gonna get hit, and he's not gonna be able to hit Caleb as much. So hopefully, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of why I'm riding now.
Right. And then, like you said, we had David Benavidez has been dropped before, you know what I mean, of somebody not near Caleb's caliber, you know what I'm saying? So it can happen, you know what I mean? Anything can happen for sure.
You know, I like guys, though, you know, more tight with Caleb, bro.
Right, yeah, definitely. I agree. I was definitely more on the Caleb Plant side because I always go for more of the boxer anyway. So I was definitely more on Caleb Plant side. But to go back on what you said, David Benavidez is not going to be easy whatsoever. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So I'm definitely excited for that fight. I'm ready to see that one for sure.
Great fight.
And then next up, man, we got this one that was just announced not too long ago. Stephen Fulton Jr. and Naoya Inoue, the dude, pound for pound guy to Japan, man. How you feel about that one?
Yo, it's crazy. Like somebody was just talking about the fight, and I don't know enough about Fulton. I know what Inoue is doing. But people say he fought like a slick brother that move like that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't really have enough knowledge to give a prediction. Yeah, I don't really have enough in the bank on either one of them. I know Elway's a bad motherfucker though.
Yeah. No, he definitely coming with the power for sure. And just go back on your point, Stephen Fulton Jr., like you said, is more of a boxer. He does move around a lot. He's sticking and moving, trying not to get hit. He's that type of guy. But in a way, he is moving up to 122 to Fulton's weight class. So it's a step up forward in a way. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, he got that power carry.
Yeah.
And like I say, this used to be the matchup that everybody was hitting at whenever I was like big up that.
Right.
So I think this is the matchup that's going to really tell. I just don't know enough about Fulton to give my opinion.
Right. No, that definitely makes sense, man. Then we got another one, probably gonna happen. Spence Thurman. It's at 154. But how do you feel about that one?
Yeah, Spence all day. I seen at the Martin fight. Man, I thought we could start right there. I don't know how he make that work. He's going 54, so that's not the same going up. But I don't know if we'll be seeing at 47 like much longer. He's a big dude. I seen Thurman fight with Barry. I was there for that. I wasn't overly impressed. A guy like don't be too much.
Yeah. No, I think a lot of people got that same idea with that fight. And then obviously, how do you feel about like Spence fighting Thurman at 154 rather than 47 and giving him a chance at those belts?
It's a strange to do, but I'm basing off of me personally. I feel like he ain't gonna be making like 47 like that.
Yeah.
Apparently he drops weight like easily, but he was pretty big, so it would be a fair count. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't really training. So I see why he did the 154.
Right. And then hopefully, going back on him going to 154, obviously we would need the Terrence Crawford fight if that happens to be at 47 though. You know what I mean? For the belt. You know what I mean? So that's a whole another thing too. Is he gonna stay at 54 after fighting Thurman and just vacate? Or, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the day that goes past, it doesn't look any better. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I've seen Crawford person, and he don't ever get big, but he's definitely smaller. He can keep fighting at 47. Spence is big.
Right, it's definitely a little bit tough for him to keep dropping that weight to 47. He probably walk around at what you think 160ish, 165.
Bro, I'm saying great to part with that. We got to get some rounds right here. I'm 260 right now.
Man.
Yo, he was probably 180, bro.
Damn.
I'm not kidding, bro. Yeah,
Damn, yeah, that's tough. Yeah, it's making 47 gonna be tough for sure. And then last official one, man. Just going back on them two guys once more. If it does happen, who knows if it will? Spence versus Crawford. Who do you take on that fight?
See, I like Crawford with the craftiness. But Spence, he come out and he get right on top. He get bit. And it's be hard to catch up with him down the line.
Yeah.
I think kind of where I've been at with it. Like Spence is big. Crawford knows he's big. And I feel like the weight has something to do with the hold up a little bit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Not saying Crawford is not wanting to fight him, I just feel like if I had to look at both parties, I think it's more on Crawford why this ain't happening.
Mm-hmm.
And it gotta happen, but I don't know. I think the size is definitely gonna be a factor in that fight. And Crawford, he gonna have to like come out fast as he do.
Right.
Give up the first 3 or 4 with a guy like Spence who's just gonna continue to get
Exactly.
He don't slow down. So yeah, it's a tough fight. If we go to the decision, it'll be a close decision. Maybe call force.
Right. You know, a lot of people got that 50-50 anyway. It could go either way. It's a tough one to kind of predict because, like you said, they both just great fighters. Obviously, Errol's, you know, on fight night, he probably come back in at 170. You know what I mean? Try to use some of that. You know what I mean? Try to use some of that size. So that could, like you said, play a factor. But with Terrence Crawford's skill, you know what I mean? It could go either way.
He got like that whipping power, whipping you.
Yeah.
But Spence don't be getting hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Man, like his mouthpiece, like he look for the mouthpiece, he still look for the mouthpiece. But then again, he didn't survive like car wrecks.
Right, yeah.
He just country built strong,
man.
Ford tough, man.
Definitely. And then one more, man, I just thought of at the top of my head, just came to me. Who would you have in a better Bivol?
Man, I like Bivol's ability to outbox, but that motherfucker better be punching,
boy. He punching.
And look, I try to tell him, like, yo, Anthony Yarde is going to show up and get him, bro. But the experience was too much. He was doing things with circling and putting himself in the corner, and he took the shots. He looked like he was ready to go in round 3. But he ain't no
right.
And I'm not definitely ain't one either, but like I don't know if he could take those shots.
Yeah.
That motherfucker bitter. He knocked everybody out.
Yeah, he 19 KOs.
He really
he's fucking people up, bro.
So like that fight now for Sooner because his age started back to 38.
Yeah, he about to be 40, man. Yeah.
No, man.
It's about he can't because they are also saying that they want him to fight Callum Smith first before they give him Bivol. But I'm like, for what, man? For what?
Calling this man like you know, age is kept by the time it's third fight. And eventually you can tell he's kind of losing step as far as like you know his ability to stay pocket and be focused. He got hurt against Yarde, but dude, you got he's 38.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying, but he's still fighting.
No, he's still going for real.
Yeah.
So I definitely like that fight as well. I was more on Bivol's side just because I like his, you know, he's super fundamental. Use his boxing ability to the highest extent. So I was more on the Bivol side just because, like I said before, I more so go with the boxer anyway.
Yeah.
But like I said, man, it's if he can take that shot. It's really that's what if he can. How many can he take?
Right. It ain't just one or two or one punch knockout. He throwing them in combination.
Mm-hmm.
And they all are lethal.
They all coming heavy and hard, bro. So it's like you got to be ready to, or your defense got to be on point, or you know what I mean.
He's gonna get hit. So like,
right.
No. Yarde when he hit in the beginning, his neck wasn't doing all that.
Yeah, man. So you got to just be ready for those type of guys. But that was the last official question I had for you, man. That's like I said, I really appreciate you for coming on. I've been wanting to get this interview started for a minute. I just finally decided to ask you the other day. So I really appreciate you for hopping on with me, dog. Let the people know where they can find you at.
No doubt. I can mainly out at Dreamland for Milton. On Twitter, but hopefully I'm on But yeah, that's mainly April 1st. So I'm shifting my focus to that, going into an April fight. We'll know more as it gets closer.
Definitely. Like I said, I appreciate you, man. Then y'all can follow me on Instagram at the Boxing Syndicate. Make sure y'all subscribe as well for more interviews and videos. But like again, thank you, Dreamland. I appreciate you, dog. And have a good one, y'all.
Blessings.